Okay, part two of our lesson about how to make a display board or a science fair project online. After you do your experiment, then you're going to write up your results. In one paragraph, you're going to look at the data that you made, look at the tables that you made, and tell me what happened in your experiment. This is a paragraph. You can also show a graph here, you can show pictures here, but this is where you want to explain what happened in your graph, in your experiment. So this is what I wrote for my results. After researching about Wi-Fi, conducting the experiment, and analyzing the data, there was no great significance between the Wi-Fi strength detected by my smartphone and the four materials. This experiment was enjoyable because I learned about wavelengths and wireless fidelity. Now, the conclusion is where you reflect on your hypothesis. Did your prediction come true? Was it false? Was there another outcome? What happened? And what did you learn? So the conclusion was, for mine, while I was trying to answer the question of which material would be the strongest blocker, I hypothesized that metal would be the strongest blocker. And after analyzing the data, the results show that metal does not block the Wi-Fi signal more than any other material. My hypothesis was not correct, but it was fun to experiment with a wave that is a real but invisible wave. Now, future research means if someone wants to do this after you, then what would you suggest that they do differently to make their results more accurate? So, for future research, to expand this experiment, it would be fun to test the Wi Fi signal strength through different thicknesses of metal. A scientist might use one layer of aluminum foil and then add layers, testing the strength on each additional layer of aluminum foil. So, this is just one suggestion to make this experiment a little different, maybe a little better for next time. Now, an abstract is one more paragraph that tells your whole entire project in one paragraph. It tells you the beginning and the middle and the end all in one paragraph. So here's my abstract. This science fair project tested which material blocked the Wi-Fi signal to a smartphone. The phone was placed inside metal, glass, plastic, and cardboard containers while a speed test was conducted. The phone was also placed on the table, but not inside a container as a control. Data was collected and analyzed. The conclusion was that the smartphone did not detect less of a signal from the router when the phone was in the metal container. And there we go. Then there's a rubric that's attached to this, and that is the end. That's how you do your science fair project. It is really just that fun and just that simple. There we go.